Welcome to Extravagant Fragrances. I'm back here showing you guys how to burn your frankincense resin. Before I show you how to do that, frankincense resin is probably like one of the oldest types of incense around, okay? And I know you guys are used to looking at my incense sticks and stuff like that, and you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, how could that be incense? Well, like I said in some of my older videos, back in the olden days, the way people would make their incense is they would put, resins and different leaves and twigs and herbs in a little, find some way to burn it. And then that smoke that came from the different herbs and resins, that was the incense. That's what they used to use for different religious ceremonies and whatnot. But today things are a little bit different. There are some people that actually do grind down the resin into a powder still, and then they actually get the sticky stuff. I forgot. I don't even know what the name of it is, but they actually get the sticky stuff and they're able to put it on a stick. But the way I do it, and see, we got this is about 8 ounces of resin right here, frankincense resin. The way I do it is I burn it on a charcoal briquette, right? And these are the Three Kings charcoal briquettes right here. I put them on there, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. But if you don't have charcoal briquettes, I'm going to show you another way to burn these. But here we go. You only need just a little small piece, right? Because once you get these on the briquettes, this stuff is going to start putting out some smoke, and you're going to smell it. I personally like the smell of resin, a frankincense resin, but my wife can't stand it, and I'm glad she's not here right now because that means I can go and burn these without her complaining about it. So here we go. You just take you know what, she's not here like I said, so I'm gonna put a bigger one. Just take a little one like that, or that size right there. Get yourself a lighter. Now these charcoal briquettes are used a lot by people who do the hookah and stuff like that, the tobacco hookahs and stuff like that, but also people who like to burn their incense resins, they use them for that as well. And so once this burns out, you can put another piece of resin on there as long as the charcoal's hot. And the briquettes, basically it's like a piece of charcoal molded together, and there's like a little bit of gunpowder in there, and what happens is once you light it, it kind of starts self-igniting after the fire touches the gunpowder in the resin, and causes the whole entire thing to heat up and to become nice and hot to burn your incense. So here we go. I'm gonna start like this, because you're gonna hear it's gonna go off kind of like when you light a firecracker, it starts sizzling and then everything else goes off. So here we go. And my son's standing next to me because he's a boy and he's all fascinated with fire. I don't know what it is with boys and fire, but it's interesting. And there you see it's self-igniting right now, right? And very soon you're going to start seeing the resin is going to start to get hot, and it's going to start burning. I like to break out the resin every now and then. We do carry the frankincense resin by the pound. We sell them also by pounds. So make sure you check the links below for the resin, the frankincense resin on the website. But there it is. See that? It's still actually igniting. The briquette is still igniting. Give you a little close up. So now it's ready to go. That sap, that frankincense resin is getting ignited. And it smells really good, in my opinion. It's just a really natural smell. There's actually a lot of benefits to frankincense resin too. Some people actually chew on them. it's kind of like a gum. I mean, I've tried it personally. It's a little bit harder than gum. It's kind of like chewing a piece of gum that you've been chewing on for like an entire day. But other than that, there are some different health benefits to frankincense as well. But there it is. And then so now that that's going, you can kind of see the smoke is coming up, right? Now that that's going, what I'm going to do is show you another method. And basically all that is you're going to come right over here to the stove. If you've got an electric stove, basically what you can do, and you don't have the briquettes, because those things, once you run out, you know, and you want to burn your stuff, your resin, you want a place to do it. You can get yourself, make sure you get a piece of heavy duty foil. Don't get that cheap stuff. And you can put it right here on the stove, the electric, and make sure you're around. Don't like leave your house and stove's on and all of a sudden now your house is burning down. But you can put the foil right here, turn it up, and that's the nice thing though, that's the advantage over the stove, over the briquette, is that the stove, that you can turn it down to kind of burn it at a slower pace than the briquette, because once the briquette gets going, it's gonna get hot and you can't really turn down the briquette. So that's a nicer advantage over an electric stove, is being able to turn it up and down whenever you want. So that's one recommendation that I have. Some other recommendations they have online, like these electric incense burners that you can get from the Middle East and stuff like that. Those are some other different ways you can do it. But if you don't have that, you can use the stove, put a little piece of foil on there, or if you have like a pan that you don't necessarily want to use it for anything except for burning resins and stuff like that, you can try that as well. But those are two different ways and techniques to burning your frankincense resin, and now you know how to use the charcoal briquette, right? And it's still going. So there it is. Take care, and like I said, click the links below, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, check the subscribe to my email. I think I mentioned that, my email list, because we're always updating new fragrances. We're always getting new items in on extravagantfragrances.com as well. So take care and have a good day.